Misfit theatre started, I think, when I was a teenager. I don't think it started necessarily when we started doing theatre. Misfit for me was about bringing people together and connecting people, and right from a very young age, that's exactly what I was doing. When it came to me being in my final year of school and I had to do a year-long project, and it could be on anything that I wanted it to be, and theatre had always been something that I had really enjoyed and that I loved, but I wanted to use it to really tell a story. I wanted to talk about difference and being accepting of difference and finding a place to belong and having that community support. From there, Misfit kind of just grew.
I joined Misfit back in 2014. I believe my first show was a Halloween show. Misfit kind of made me just feel welcomed and acknowledged and kind of a team player, but ever since then it's really helped me understand who I am and who I want to be.
By just having something in common to work on together, it didn't really matter what we were doing, it was about doing something, caring and having a place to be free to be yourself.
I first joined Misfit early 2015. I was auditioning for Me and My Dick, and I later got the role of Joey's Heart. Obviously it brought me out of my shell, made me more confident, made me more able to talk and in front of people and in front of crowds and that kind of stuff. But like that's what everyone says.
Misfit very much at the start was all about addressing youth issues. We wanted to talk about suicide and mental health and bullying and drug and alcohol use and sexual assault and all of these quite heavy topics, and we started quite heavy and really was something that we really wanted to be raising awareness of, and individuality and sexuality became such huge themes within the group and the material that we were putting forward, because we felt that nobody else was talking about these issues, not in a way that was with a youth voice. But then there were some traumatic events that happened for Misfit. When David was killed, I think that really started to shift the focus of what we were doing. It started for me then, and slowly over time became a bit of a ripple effect in that it became so much less about the end product. It was so much more about having that place to belong and making sure there was a safe place in the community for anyone who needed it.
I joined in 2014.
I feel like before I did Misfit, I was like a bit of a hollow shell kind of thing. Didn't have much character, I didn't have much to say, or didn't even have any like thoughts and stuff. And then after joining Misfit, I think it gave me the confidence and it gave me the self-respect and stuff to start actually being a person instead of just like floating along in life.
It was far more about the individuals within the group than necessarily having our voice heard. That element was still very important, but that was a natural byproduct of having that place and having those supports and having somewhere where you were free to talk about things if they were really shit at home, or to escape from things, or to explore new things. It was that place that you could come and do that.
I joined Misfit back in 2017, or at the end of 2017. I was in their first production of punk rock. Misfit's had a massive impact on my life. I feel like I've become a lot more confident. I've met so many new people. I've grown a big old support system, and I've learnt a lot about how to be more comfortable in myself and more comfortable, understanding myself and exploring myself around other people.
I joined Misfit Up and Comers back in 2016 for the Halloween show, and then I officially joined Misfit Theatre last year. 2018. I'm more open towards people, I'm more open towards myself. I've learned many things about myself that I didn't know that I had and all that kind of stuff. The people are kind, the people are lovely, awesome, and they're like really close friends, a really close family, like a second family. If I need something, the people are always there for me.
Part of, I guess, growing up with something that you created when you were 17 is that things do change and they do naturally evolve. And as I grew older, I noticed that while theatre was still something I was very passionate about, I was looking for more. From there, the MISFIT Project was born, and the team of people that helped me pitch it started working on creating this vision that kept evolving underneath us. It was all about creating opportunities for young people to use their voice, to talk about issues that mattered, and get the conversation started about those challenging things.
I joined last year around the 25th of May.
Specifically.
Yeah, very specific. I work for MISFIT now, quite a lot, and I've made lots of new friends and met heaps of people. I really enjoy it. Lots of the time I can't believe that I'm working. I do some really, really fun things, really rewarding things, and it's also challenging sometimes, but that's probably the best part of it.
I first joined Misfit in, I guess if you're counting like the audition, December 2015.
Like when I first auditioned, I was like, oh, it's probably just going to be one show and then like move along like everyone else does in other theatre companies, but it's really been something that's brought me back, and I don't ever see myself really leaving, so that's good. I now work for the MISFIT Project. It's something that you can always feel the impact that you're making. I wanted something that would make a difference, and this has given me the ability to have that job and go to work, and one day you could be working on a camp, or the next day you could be taking someone swimming lessons, or you could be going on a bike ride. Like, it's just so much variety, and it's such a new experience. It's just really cool being able to go to work and being able to see those people every day and like know that you're all a part of something that's awesome.
June 2009, auditions for Mirror Mirror. It's awesome. It's a job I actually enjoy, and like I want to go to work, you know? It's like meaningful work.
MISFIT will always be the sum of its parts. And the people that are driving it and the people that are involved, they will always change, and as they change, we will see different things come forward and different skills and different elements be celebrated or given opportunities. That's kind of how it should be, because that's what creativity is. It's the sum of the people and the brains and the energies and all of that coming together. And I think that we can't truly predict what it looks like, but I know that it's exciting and terrifying.
league of its own.
Even when my actual home didn't feel like home, I felt like I always kind of had Misfit.
Oh, Misfit's my family, so.
It's home.
On 3! 1, 2!